She knows. I'm always talking about those things. I don't think you can have too many of them. Now, speaking of not having too many, you cannot have too many lights in your home. It is the #1 interior decorator recommendation when it comes to how to make a space look more beautiful, look more elegant, look more expensive. And oftentimes, if you want it to have that look of wireless lighting, really, really beautiful high-end resort style lighting, it comes with a very hefty price tag. Not with the Bell & Howell. You're getting a 2-pack. Both of these are rechargeable. You're gonna be able to just touch them, change the light to whatever light you prefer, and here's the best part, now you can take them outside. That never happened before. This is the lowest price we've ever offered. You're getting them home for $4 and change a lamp. Chad Allen is dancing off stage, so you just kind of have to sit. Why do you stop when you come in? Just keep
trying to make her laugh. We were dancing, but there's no music in our ears, just in our heads.
It's always in our heads. Hi, Chad.
Hi.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Happy March.
Oh, happy March.
Here we are.
Ooh, I just heard that we are getting low in stock on the white.
Oh.
And we also, do we still have any silver available as well?
Oh, no.
We have silver, black, and I think the gold is
I
just
can hold
sold
a
out.
gold just sold out with Tina this morning. I can hold a black if I need to. But,
that's okay. That's okay. They're getting very limited, and I think it's because they're almost 40% off, and you're getting 2 of them.
Yeah, we just restocked these. This is the same one as our TS, our Today Special last year. We realized you guys wanted to come back for a second or a third or a fourth set. We need to put some back in stock. We didn't put a lot, okay? And so this is the silver I'm holding. I'm gonna give you a tour. There's no buttons on the top, but that's one big touch sensor. And so from the very beginning, you flip the one manual button underneath. That's what activates your touch sensor, okay? And when you do that, it'll flash, let you know this is now activated. And so when I touch that, it goes onto your yellow, then it goes to your daylight, and then it goes to your natural white light. And at any one of those, at any point, I can just hold my finger or my whole hand, and it dims down to just a kiss of light. You see that? And look, I used one finger before. Look, if I just put my whole hand there, it goes right back to the brightest. That whole thing is one big button. So every time you touch it, it switches between all of it, and then you're in control of how bright it is. But you'll notice that all underneath is one big light, all the way around, 360 degrees of light. You charge it up, it's portable, you take it with you, camping, tailgating, to the ball game. You know, when you're having those picnics and then the sun goes down and you need a little bit of light, this is for you.
Get out of town.
Yeah. That's dim.
That is amazing. And then, see the difference? And all I do is do this, like I'm a Jedi, and it knows what I want. And then, oh my goodness. Okay, this is wild. I'd honestly never touched these in person. I think you're gonna be thrilled with these.
On the brightest, 6 hours.
I can't believe that you're getting 2 of them.
Yeah.
I can't believe that you're getting them home for $4 and change, because here's the thing. You're not always outside, but to pay extra to have the beautiful lamps for your outdoor areas when you're only gonna be using them a couple times, now you can lift it up as if you're carrying your favorite glass of Chardonnay, take it outside with you, place it right there on the table, and just tap to exactly what you want, including the dimming. The Jedi feature is so cool.
Wait, but go back to another one of those settings, because it memorizes. So there, it knew you were on the dim setting there. It remembered it. And so if you have a favorite light setting, it will keep that in its memory.
Get
and then
out.
if you just touch the top again and you hold it, it will go all the way back to the brightest. And it remembers, this is Bell & Howell. You've probably seen our movies and lightings and all around. This is metal construction though. I'm blown away. This is not plastic, okay? And so when you see the Lexington, like the Lexington out in any other store, it's not meant for outside. It is only meant for inside. So not only is Natasha giving you the best deal in the world, we're also giving you that deluxe, which is meant for outside. Hey, can we do a tour though? Can we walk around the house?
I'm taking this with me.
Please, I'll take mine too.
Okay, here we go,
one.
Haunted Mansion.
Between both of us, we have a full set.
It's so beautiful.
How about that?
See,
the kitchen.
Come on,
over
great
there
idea.
in Tina, I have us over here back behind the charcuterie board. It looks gorgeous. That could be my night light. Hey, by the way, in my kitchen, I have like an outlet right here, and I have this lamp plugged in all the time, 24/7. And because it charges at the base, and so it charges right there. And so when it's there next to an outlet, you can just leave it plugged in all the time. You never have to recharge it.
That's brilliant, because it doesn't charge from underneath it. It can still
Where'd
stand
this little
top.
card come from? I could put this right here on this little card.
Never worry about where the outlets are.
This is so cute.
And I know they did such a good job rearranging things.
And you can just move it around if you don't like it, you know?
Oh wow, I love that. Have it next to your table, next to your chair, next to your bed, and you're never wondering about, is the outlet nearby?
That's right. Now, dining is huge for lamps like this. If you've been to an outdoor restaurant, you know they're doing this on all the tables.
Yes.
And you'll also probably notice, well now, they always have a yellow tint to the light. It's more yellowy than warm. Why? Because bugs physically can't see the color yellow. And so bugs aren't attracted to that light. That's why all the restaurants do that. But if there's no bugs, of course, you can just go to a regular white light. The yellow is romantic. It doesn't mess with your pupils, so you can still see your partner across the table.
But this looks like it should be in a 5-star restaurant.
Right.
It does not look like you could use it outside. And anywhere else we grab these, you couldn't use them outside.
No, but now we're going to go inside. So we just pick them up and we take them with us. That's how easy it is to just move around.
So great.
Think about the tailgate, though. Think about that late night baseball game where you're going to throw a blanket down on the ground, but it gets a little dark by the end of the game.
Yep.
You can add this wherever you are. The mantle's a great place because normally this would be stone or something, and you don't want to drill an outlet or have an electrician come to wire any lighting, but you want something there. Now, if I were, I'm going to move this one, if I were designing this home, I would design it like this and do tiers of the lighting, putting 2 together, because you get 2. So I think they should be styled in 2s, of course, but there's nothing wrong with a set on each side. So having like 2 sets per the mantle or the dining table or the coffee table next to the bed. When you wake up in the middle of the night, boom, on, off, whatever you want.
I love that you can't mess it up. There is no way to mess these up. If you can pat a dog, you can work this light. It's just a tap, tap, tap. And the fact that you do the Jedi mind trick, if you just put your hand on top of it and it knows what you're doing to actually dim it to exactly where you want, is remarkable. And remember, to keep them outdoors is something where you'd normally have to buy something completely different, but not with these. And you can kind of feel, even like the actual metal itself, it feels more all-weather, which is great. But when you get up close to them, if you had these on a table at a 5-star Michelin, restaurant, you'd be thrilled.
Well, they are in those restaurants. I can't say all the names. Bell & Howell has special contracts with all the restaurants and the movie departments and things. If you watched the big award show last night, you probably saw our lighting and some of the clips they were playing. I was so proud, but also like impressed. I was like, look at us, look at Bell & Howell. You know?
I love it.
But no matter the color you choose, they all work the same. You can't go wrong. But here's what I'll point out, because I know some of us are particular. The black and the white are more of a matte finish, and the silver is a shiny finish. You can see how the silver is shining in the light. The white is matte. And so the white and the black are both matte. The silver is going to be that more metallic-y, shiny metal finish. And look, the black is the same as the white.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this was, I think this might even be a better deal than our Black Friday deal that we had with these. When you have almost 40% off, and remember getting 2, go ahead and use our flex payments. We have 3 flex payments on this. You won't be spending any more than anyone else. And instead you're saying $4.17. That's the payment for a light that does more than any other light in my home. The technology on this, initially I thought you had to get different ones to get different colors. One includes all the colors and includes the different dimness. Maybe you want to read by it. Maybe you want to just keep it there next to your bed. Keep it at the brightest. The fact that it illuminates in 360 makes it perfect for a table lamp, perfect for that desk or office lamp, but also just beautiful in your home. And then those places that are hard to light, the places that you can't usually get an outlet to, just like you mentioned, maybe it's there on the mantle, maybe it's in your most favorite bookcase. Maybe you have a beautiful curio cabinet and you want a little bit more on that lovely shelving to be illuminated and be highlighted of your investments. This is the way to do it. I do think that the white is going to sell out next. Is that correct? And then the silver. And they're so beautiful. Let's talk about the size, though. About 5 inches wide in diameter,
very small.
and 8 inches high is nice.
There's my hand. I mean, it doesn't take up any more than the palm of your hand. The top is wider than the bottom because we want to give you the most light, but not take up that bigger footprint. And so, yes, you do get 2 in your choice. If you just joined us, though, you got to pull back this rubberized cover, though, to charge it. We give you the USBC cable included. In fact, you get 2 of them. And so you plug it in, you charge it up, and then that cover goes right back over it. That's what makes it waterproof for outside, so you can take it anywhere you want. Hey, and just in case you don't notice, there is a manual button on the bottom. You have to touch that the first time. It's what activates and deactivates this top touch sensor. So when I hit that, now I can't turn it on at all.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that.
You know what that means? I can throw it in my purse, my bag, right? Take it with me. If I want to go to the ball game or things like that, which people are doing more than I've ever seen. They are traveling with these. So take it to the vacation rental because they know they're going to be outside dining. They don't know what the lighting is like where they're going. This comes to work for you. You get 2 of them. You don't have to buy light bulbs. You don't have to buy batteries. All you do is recharge it when it ever runs out of juice, which on the highest, brightest setting, which is probably how you'll use it, 6-7 hours. If you dim that down, obviously you're going to